Hi there, my name is Darren Harkin. I'm a writer, animator, and a filmmaker. And for this video, I'm going to be talking about the Wish animation and titles. The Wish is a short film which is based on the current pandemic. What I did for this project is create my own animation and credits, which is at the end of the short film. To create these animations, titles, and credits, I used Photoshop. I used this to shape, color, and make it how I want it to look on screen. Photoshop is normally used for things like drawings or posters, but it comes very useful for things like this. Once you learn how to use it, you can then use it for whatever you want to create. How I made this project is a very similar process to Happy Silent Ghost, but that was a stop motion and these are animations. I had to create these from scratch. How did I create the animation itself? Well, I made some of the animations with the shape tool on Photoshop. Each of the animations are in different projects, so I can work on each shape individually. To form animation piece by piece, and this would be the beginning to give the animation themselves movement. Just like I did with the photographs in Happy Silent Ghost. When making the credits, it works just the same as it did with the shapes. Each are in a separate project. When you are using Windows Movie Maker later on, you might want to have a black single frame created. You can do this on Photoshop. You can create this by opening a blank document and then paint it black. Have no text, just have it all black. Nothing else. This is something you can use later to put between your text and your animation. It's just to put a pause in between to make everything look neater on screen. Create one or two of these, then you can copy it over and over again in Windows Movie Maker. Once you're done with all these projects, make sure you flatten the layers, otherwise you can't do anything with a Photoshop project. So flatten it, save it to JPEG or PNG, and put it into your documents so you can find it easily. Put all these pictures you created together. Close Photoshop and open Windows Movie Maker and open up your documents, whether they might be JPEG or PNG files. So in your documents, highlight these pictures you created on Photoshop. If you're inserting more pictures, do the same again. As I just said, once you have these images on Movie Maker, first thing to do is go to the duration, like you did with Happy Silent Ghost, like making the duration 1 second and not 7 seconds. You don't want it to go on for too long. Find your single black frames in your documents also. Stick them in between your credits in Movie Maker, or even at the start of your piece. What I would do is make those single black frames of your credits 2 seconds on the duration, just to give your credits enough time to roll through on Movie Maker. Go to the start of the project, go to the beginning again, play the project through to make sure it's okay, so you can then put it together as a video. Once that's done, do the same again, save it to your computer. Just go to computer quality and save as MP4 in your documents. Get rid of everything you had in your timeline. Open up your file and documents. Insert the edit video now into your timeline. You can now adjust the speed or duration of your video. Now as an actual video and not a set of pictures. Put that duration to whatever you desire. Do the same as you did before, save as MP4 to your computer. Move the video you had in the timeline. Bring up the new edit in your documents. Then insert it back into the timeline and Movie Maker. So now you can add music. Just take that from your documents. Insert the track into the timeline with the blue note icon you see at the top. The music will appear on the video when the track appears on Windows Movie Maker. Once again, save it to your computer as MP4. Now name your project. In my case, it would be the Wish sample. If you're done processing and Movie Maker gives you the option to play it through, so press play and play it through. just to look over it to see how it looks. So this is how I made the animation. It all sounds a bit tedious, what I'm saying in the video, but it's worth it in the end if you try this method or any other methods you can find on YouTube about animation. So in my next video I'll be talking about Bedtime Heroes animation, and again, thank you for listening to my video.